Hey guys and girls, welcome back to another beautiful video on this beautiful channel, this beautiful day. I just want to make a really short kind of update on what we're doing with the background. Go into your game.h and game.cpp and go ahead and add constflow dt to your update view, and then send it in here in the main update function in game. Alright, right here, just send it in here, and then you want to update your view thing here as well, dt. And what I forgot to do is multiply this by dt as I move it. Alright, so I do that, then I go into stage.h, go ahead and add dt only to your update background, remove the other parameters that were here, just remove all that stuff. What is this? Is this the load stage? Who cares about that? Here, so just that, and all you want to do is background.move scroll speed dt multiplier. That's it. And then in your draw function you want to draw this background, just to try, just to see if it draws like we did last time. Well, we did this before, but still, we just draw this. And then what you want to do in your what is it? Your update function is you want to just update background and then send in dt right here. That's all you want to do. And what this is going to do is going to move the background with the view. But I'm going to show you guys a little bit how we're going to do this. See how it's moving exactly with the view? It will never move out of the screen, kind of, and it's moving with the view, but everything else is kind of being drawn as well sometimes, and it's kind of weird. But there are ways to fix that. We might just fix that in a coming video, because we're drawing everything to the screen. What we want to do is we want to draw everything to another piece of something, like a render target, a render texture, and then we want to draw that all out onto the screen. So that's basically what we want to do. The video is really short, but I'm not going to stop here. Then I'm just going to check something as we load the stage. What I did, yeah, this was the important part. What I did to make it repeat like that, I set the repeating true, set repeated true. I set the background's texture rect to something that is bigger than the texture, so it's as big as the texture itself, or the background itself. And then I set the texture to that bg index. Alright, what I want to do is I just want to do this, copy that, go into my stage on the top here, init textures, and I want to set all of these to repeated. I want to set all of these to repeated. Temp.set repeated true. I just want to set it to repeated, and then I will add it as a copy in there. So then I can remove this. I think I can remove that, and it will be repeated. And the whole point it's not to, I don't want to, yeah, it's repeated. So I don't want to kind of move the one background. So let's go back into update background, and we'll say make a for loop. This backgrounds dot size, and then do this backgrounds at position I dot move. So that's exactly what we're gonna do. And in update, we update the background. That's good. I want to remove the draw call to this, and then what I'm gonna do is as we load the stage, I'm gonna add one background. Alright, I'm gonna add one background. So this backgrounds dot add background, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna add one, and it's gonna be at that position. And now we're gonna move this. Hopefully this works. Yes, this worked, and it's moving. And I don't want to move it at that speed. That's the thing. I don't want to move it at that speed. I want to move it at completely different, not a completely different speed, but a little less. So multiplied by a little less, 0.8f. Let's say 0.8f. So a little less. So it's gonna kind of get back. And then as it's on this side, it comes to 0, 0, and it's less than, I want to add a new one, and it's gonna go, and it's gonna be removed here, and I want to add a new one. That's basically what I want to do, but I don't want to add more than 2. I think that's the whole thing. I don't want to add more than 2. So I'll move it. So let's say if this backgrounds at position I dot get position dot x is less than 0, 0. So if the top left, wait, let me see. We're gonna have to do this with the view. So the stage, we're gonna have to do this with the view. So update does have the view. I'll just do a view thing in here and update background, and so we can keep track of where the view is looking right there. So we have that. So if the X position, okay, this is gonna be annoying. X position plus the width of it, it's gonna be a really long if statement, plus the get global bounds dot width, so the right corner of the background is less or equal to 0. But 0 isn't what we want to do. We want to put this down, is less or equal to view.getCenter.x minus view.getSize.x divided by 2. So if it's less than that, then we have an issue. So what is this? This is when background top right is less than view left side, or equal to view left side. This is when the back, okay, what the hell. Okay, so that's good. When it's less, then we want to remove background. So I want to remove it. I want to say, let's make a boolean. bg removed equals false, and then bg removed, just to have that thingy. bg removed equals true, and then at the end here, if bg removed, this backgrounds dot remove I. Alright, so everywhere we can remove the bg and everything, but if not, then what I'll do, that is if the background comes all the way to the left with its butt. But as a background reaches, if this backgrounds dot size is less than, how many can we max out? We can have 1, 2, and 3. We can have 3 backgrounds at the same time. 3 is less than 3, then okay, and this background, we need this whole thing again. We need this whole thing again, and then this background get position X and the width, so the right side, top right of it, plus So top right, the right. Then we'll say this backgrounds dot add background. So we'll add a background. So if that background is on that side, or then else if that is less than 3 and it is on there, then we're gonna add one and we're gonna set that position. This ground, let me set this position, this background dot set position to this position. This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to set it to that position. This is going to be a really long thing, but it's going to be set to the position X of that plus the width, and then this background dot get position Y. So this is a really long statement, but we'll try to shorten it down, see what we can do. If you can see what's happening right here, to make it a little clearer, it's going to be set to the right side of the current texture. It's going to be set there, and it's going to be added. Alright, and then that's it. I guess that's it. We'll see if this works. I'm pretty sure it's not going to work, but we'll have to see. Just have to see if this works. It's a really weird kind of way to fix it. View, and this isn't gonna work because it's gonna be really weird. So we added a background. Let's see if it shows. I mean, I haven't seen any issues yet. I'm seeing something right there. I'm seeing something. There is a background. Oh wait, I think I saw the divide between those. Alright, let me see. I think it does that because DT is different at times. That's why it does that. And we get this little weird little thingy. But it's working. Alright, it's working. So what if we move the background a lot, like really fast, just before I end the video, just really fast. So update background, let's move it. Here's where it moves, multiplied by 0. Divide. Oh wait, so I want it to move to the left. So scroll speed, just say minus scroll speed. I guess, is it gonna move to the left then? I think so. It was moving a little. No, it's moving to the left. That's good. Now let's move it really fast. Multiply by 20, and then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna std cout this backgrounds dot size. Just do that, and then we're just gonna see. We're just gonna see what happens. It's at 3. It's always at 3 now, it looks like, because I added 2 over there. And that's not what I wanted to do, but that's okay. It seems to be working though. I mean, it removes the first 2, so that's good. That's nice. See how it keeps scrolling now? That's nice. I think we might have a leak somewhere, but we'll see. We'll look into that later. 0.8. Actually, I wanted to go even slower, 0.6f. Whoops. Whoopsie. Alright, that's good. Alright, guys and girls. I don't know. That's a scrolling background for you. just go ahead and check the code out. I'll update it to GitHub. Go ahead and get it. If you get any errors, just get it, and then you'll be fine. I know some of you sometimes can't load the textures, I heard, and that might be because the path to the textures and your solution path might be a little different. Now if I open Wingman, I'm just gonna see where I have my, yeah, I have it solution there, Wingman include. So that's good. That's good. But the textures, sometimes you might want to have the textures like this instead. Let me see. If we go into game, or if we just take stage actually, init textures. See how I just do textures, backgrounds, background txt? What you might want to do in your computer might be like this. If you have a background textures like this, you might want to do this. Go ahead and right click on your first texture properties, and then you'll see your full location, right? You just copy the full location and you go in here, and you might want to do this on all of these, and everywhere where you load a texture you might want the full location. So that might be an issue, and sometimes you might want to try with the other slash or dash, but for my computer this works. bg1.png. But yeah, thanks for watching, guys and girls. Take care, and I guess I'll see you in the next one. All right, bye bye.